Still gonna put my bolts and stuff back where they go. This little piece that go right there, that needs to come out. Pretty tight. put on my screws back where I got them from. Really didn't have to take anything off of the valve, but I can tell you now where the problem is at. The problem is the valve on this motor right here, boy. You know, just letting you know that's where it's at. Let's see. We can turn. One of the things I gotta remember, that chain. Alright, so we're gonna service the head too. Well, we already got it down this far. Make sure the rings ain't got no bad rings. Starter shit be ready to come off. That's loose. See that? So corroded. So all this stuff needs to be cleaned up. All this stuff needs some good cleaning up. Dial pin. Make sure that dial pin came out on the motor. I don't see it. Got it right here. I don't think that's supposed to be there. It's got a dial pin right here. Other dial pin right there. Go ahead. I'm gonna get this here raw. Best way to keep track of your stuff, just put the bolt back where it comes from. And what this right here is a inline pulley piece right there. Gotta hold that right there in line. If you really want to, you can put that back in there and lock that back in place. I know where it go. Matter of fact, I just so I have less parts floating around. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much on there. We got one bolt. It's right here on the side of this cover that got to come out. This cover right here by itself was giving me 80 hockey sticks the other night. Just the cover by itself was. Let's see. Come out right here. Got it out on the end. All right, then we got basically a 13. Okay. right there. This whole head thing here is sure nothing else is in there. Trying to say the gasket, but I don't know how good I'm gonna be with that part. Okay, we ripped the gasket. We ripped the gasket. I can get some gasket maker and make another one. Cylinder and the heads look real good. So, like I said, breaking this engine right here down, man, I can really tell you what the problem is, because, and I'll show you in a few minutes, the rings on this thing right here and the piston is phenomenal. So, just being real with you, I don't really see any point of me actually diving into going any further into this engine right here other sides than just making sure everything's lined up with the chain and everything. But we're gonna go ahead, I guess, just to clean it up, we'll take all this stuff right here out. Before we do that, since I know this thing had some milky oil in it, get that out of the way. Yeah. This thing is like sludged. This thing is sludged. So we definitely gonna end up having to take some more of this stuff apart to clean this thing here up. I'll go ahead and put these right here back on there. I'm gonna have to pull these valves, clean the valves up on this, because I'm gonna tell you now, that's part of the problem. The valves are bad. So that's why we couldn't get any compression on this thing. The valves are bad. If you can see that right there. See how they sitting up? They shouldn't be sitting up right now. They should be seated. So the problem came from that right there. I'm guessing we still gonna go inside the casing, clean all this stuff up. I wouldn't be surprised if I make a big mess on this end right here. Taking this right here loose. Probably end up making a big mess on that. Take that now. Got that. Get me a flat head. Okay. So we barely need cleaning up on this right here. Let you see the cover right there. Pull that back some. Let you see the cover. But we barely need cleaning up on this side right here. You can see where it's milky at right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and clean this side up with some carb cleaner. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this side right here back together because I already know that this ain't our problem on this side right here. We've already diagnosed it. We've already found out what our problem is. And it was the valves. So we got a brand new engine. This engine right here, I ain't gonna lie to you, still ain't hurt. Which I'm gonna pull this gasket off of here. I basically mess all that up, so still end up having to get some gaskets just to put all this stuff back together. But you can see the breakdown. I was gonna have Toot do this. He was outside practicing all day, so but he out here now on the side, right, Toot? And I clean the rest of this gaskets and these gaskets and stuff off later on, man. Like, just make sure we don't lose any dowel pins or get anything all stopped up or whatever the case may be. And we should be all right on that part. One more thing I'm gonna do is flip this thing right here on the side like this, and this right here is usually your oil drain plug, but basically already looking at it, it's really no use to even taking the oil drain plug out now because I mean I've already got the engine tore down to the side, and I could take it out to basically just like clean it out and make sure the threads and everything are good in it. But the inside of this engine on this side right here is straight. I don't know who tightened this plug up last, man. So there you go. So the threads and everything's still good in there. Pull that out just to make sure that was sitting right. Crank, all that stuff looks good. Piston rings Piston rings look phenomenal, man. Look at this. Like, hold on. Let me wipe my hand. Well, two, come get the camera for me, so we can break this thing down. Let me show them a little something, right quick. My hands like mad dirty.